If you burn candles a lot and one room in your house still feels dusty, dingy, or never quite clean, there's a good chance you're cleaning the wrong problem. Because if that buildup is actually candle soot and you treat it like normal dust, you can smear it, spread it, and make the room look worse instead of better. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to tell if that's actually what's happening, how to clean it the right way, and how to keep it from coming back. If one room seems to get dull faster than the others, especially near the top of the walls or the ceiling, and you burn candles in there a lot, this is exactly the kind of issue that can sneak up on you. It usually does not look dramatic at first. That is why people miss it. It just looks like a room that never quite feels clean. And that is what makes it so frustrating. You wipe things down, you look back at the room, and it still feels off. What is happening is that candles can release very fine soot particles in the air. Those particles rise, settle onto surfaces, and slowly leave behind a film that can make a room feel dingy. That buildup often collects around ceiling lines, corners, trim, or vents where air or other spots where air moves or gathers. So if you've been cleaning and feeling like a room never feels quite right, that is why this can be so confusing. And this is where a lot of people accidentally turn a small cleanup into a bigger mess. They assume it is regular dust, so they grab a dry rag, they scrub hard, they use too much moisture too quickly. They start rubbing before they know what they are dealing with. The problem is soot smears much more easily than regular dust. So instead of lifting it off, you can drag it across the surface and spread it further. That is why some people try to clean one area and end up feeling like the room looks worse. So before you clean the whole room, test one hidden spot first. That one step can save you from smearing that buildup across a larger area. Use a clean microfiber cloth and go very lightly. Do not scrub. You are not trying to deep clean anything yet. You are checking what comes off and how the surface responds. If you get dark gray or black residue, that is a strong sign that you are not dealing with normal dust. And if you have already wiped out part of it, do not panic. That does not automatically mean you ruined anything. It just means you want to slow down before you keep going. Once you know what you are dealing with, lightly dampen a clean section of your cloth with a mild cleaner. Not soaking wet, not dripping, and do not spray all over the wall. Wipe gently in one direction. Do not scrub in circles. Do not keep pressing harder. Do not keep using the same dirty section of your cloth. That part matters more than most people realize. Because once that cloth is dirty, you are not really removing buildup anymore. You are moving it around. If the room has more buildup, work in small sections top to bottom. That helps keep the residue from getting dragged into cleaner areas. And go gently on painted walls and ceilings. If you get too aggressive, you can leave behind streaks, create shiny spots, or even dull or make the finish look uneven even after the soot is gone. So slower is better here. Not because the process is complicated, because rushing is what usually creates the bigger problem. Now once you get it cleaned up, the next goal is to make sure you're not dealing with the same thing in a few weeks. Start with the wick. If the wick is too long, the candle can burn dirtier and put more soot into the air. Trim it before each use. Also, be careful about burning candles in long stretches in the same closed room again and again. The more often that happens, the more buildup that you can get on your ceiling, walls, and other surfaces. If a candle is smoking, flickering a lot, or leaving dark residue around a jar, that is a warning sign. And airflow helps too. Even a little ventilation can help reduce how much residue stays in the room and settles onto surfaces. So if one room in your house keeps looking dusty or dull, even after you clean it, and you burn candles in there a lot, there's a good chance the issue is not your cleaning effort. It is the kind of buildup that you are dealing with. And once you know that, the problem makes a little bit more sense. You stop using the wrong method, you clean more carefully, and you have a much better chance of getting the room to look right without creating more work for yourself. Now, if you want to see another hidden buildup problem a lot of people miss, watch this next.